Hey everyone, don't forget to like this video, and also stand Bo-chan and support Dr. Appies for the production and development of Love Letter. Let's hope for a successful game. Yandere Simulator at the beginning of the decade. Yandere Simulator at the end of the decade. Remember Yandere Simulator? This is it now. Feeling old yet? Yandere dev after he threatened the Love Letter dev with suicide. The Virgin Yandere dev 30 FPS in worst settings. Game still in development after 6 years. Can't take critics. If function else. Bans everyone for ridiculizing him. Even the ones who want to help. Toothbrush is the heaviest file. Versus the Chad Love Letter. Made from source in 2 weeks. Doesn't need money to develop 60 FPS at best settings. A clean code. Doesn't need any source of Yandere sim. What a Chad. Yandere dev. Yandere dev. If you're 30, why are you sexualizing middle schoolers? Yeah, Yandere dev. You baka hentai you. Yandere dev. These assets aren't mine. They are placeholders. Love Letter uses the same assets. Yandere dev. My assets. No, you can't take my game and finish it before me. How development go bruh. Consume the piss chalice. List of people that Yandere trusts. Always go for this. Never, ever go for this. Only villains do that. The dev, the drama, the code. Hey guys, thanks for your patience. I just added realistic titty physics to all of my characters. Yandere dev actually finishing his game. Cool joke bro. The floor is making progress on Asana. Disabling comments, insulting his own fans, streaming for 18 hours, complain about depression. Yandere dev. Not lying, not complaining, actually working on game, being nice to his fans. Why did Yandere dev literally turn into Kimoshida? Bruh, he does. Mayo, I got banned for posting this in the Yandere dev server. Are you a coding son? He deleted the server. Mayo. The man behind the slaughter. Alex has a Discord server. People do band speedruns on it. He gets pissy. He suicide baits and delays Asana even more. Literally everyone tries to give constructive feedback on Yandere Simulator. Yandere dev, say psych right now. Disables all comments. Makes Discord Twitch sub only. Streams 3 hours a day. Responds rudely to questions. Can't take criticism. Making a game which almost has the complexity of Hitman and Persona combined. Inefficient at coding. Fuels drama with new videos. Memes make him angry. Must be Yandere dev. Whenever Yandere dev says anything. Google just expects me to accept that these 3 pictures are the same person. Yandere dev drinks cum from a chalice. In short, no, I don't. First, the word is semen, not cum, as I would never use such childish words. Second, it is a goblet, not a chalice. Cool chalice. Semen goblet. Yandere dev still hasn't implemented Asana after 6+ years of development. Sad and pathetic. Hashtag rip Yandere dev. 30-year-old man who lives off Patreon money versus high school kid with a passion project. Amazing. Using Patreon money to develop a game. Using it to buy a $4,000 sex doll and a subreddit for $3,000. Breaking news. Local son isn't coding. Spends time streaming and banning critics of his games he didn't finish yet. Yandere dev looks like the kinda guy who goes missing for years and this whole internet UG mystery thing on 4chan starts to try and find random clues and it ends up leading to obscure music groups with like 20 fans and an address that leads to An abandoned KFC or something. Could you stop being a degenerate creep for 5 minutes? Yandev, wait, Yandere sim is bad, literally everyone, always has been. The 31-year-old CUDA, if game has been in development for over 10 years. First rival isn't even finished yet. Fates to Unity asset store waifus all day. Being banned from his Discord server is more popular speedrunning than his actual game. Consume the Coom Chalice. You can't just remake my game in 2 weeks where I took over 6 years and counting. You can't just optimize your code and let it run at a stable frame rate. These are my unique game mechanics. You can't just reuse the assets I stole from others and not even credited them for, those belong to me. No woo. Haha. Love letter go It's time to go. Was I a good game? No. Yandere dev, no. I never threatened suicide or any of the other weird stuff that people are saying. You've been manipulated into believing false narratives and untrue accusations. Still Yandere dev, thought experiment. Imagine that someone successfully convinces the entire world that you deserve to be treated like shit. As a result, you are harassed by dozens of people, every hour of the day, for several years, with no end in sight. When will you decide to commit suicide? Always Yandere dev, the actual drama started a while ago, but I don't feel like talking about that. If you are aware that your project is having so many destructive consequences on another person's life, how can you possibly continue? Don't you see how harmful and damaging this is for me? If the cost of Yandere Simulator was ending a person's life, I'd cancel development. Obviously, Yandere dev, when you are put into a situation like this, you become incapable of thinking about anything else, and spending all of your time with very dark thoughts. It's hopeless. Maybe I should just die. If die this will all go away. I don't have a future anymore. The only way this is ever going to end is if I die. This pain and suffering and misery isn't going to go away until I'm dead. Millions of people have been tricked into believing things about me that aren't even true. Yandere dev, when someone makes a better version of his game while he wastes his time streaming and banning people for legitimate criticism.
No!
That's all I got for you for now. Point is that Yandere dev is an incompetent fool of a coder that will never, ever finish Yandere Simulator, and that love letter has a far better chance of being successful. Also, these memes are simply to poke fun at Yandev and his shortcomings. Anyways, thank you for watching this fun video. Hope you like and subscribe.